Action.
Hi, my name is Rashed Fakhruddin, and I'm the president of the Islamic Center of Nashville. If you know a little bit about our background and history, we're tied to the famous musician Cat Stevens, who helped donate part of the seed money to start the mosque in 1979. We were honored when he mentioned in the Tennessean, after setting foot inside our center for the first time ever in 2016, that he quoted in the Tennessean, "I found an openness to share the message of unity, love, and peace." Unity and love and peace is very important. These are values we share and we like to promote from our mosque with the rest of the community. And that means building relationships with our community. That means building bridges, working with other nonprofits that are working to make our community a better community, a more welcoming community, working towards social justice, activities geared towards serving the homeless, people living in poverty. We have a Welcome Home Initiative. We just joined the Welcome Home Initiative. NOAA, Nashville Organized for Action and Hope, that works with gentrification and jobs and school to prison pipeline. So the underserved population, we align with services that are geared towards that by partnering with these organizations. We have other organizations like the YWCA that works towards eliminating racism, bigotry, and so forth, as well as empowering women. So working towards ending domestic violence, making Nashville the safest city for women and girls. It takes a community effort and partnerships with all organizations, and human trafficking through You Have the Power and anti-bullying from that organization as well, and serving the homeless through our projects, partnership with Belmont's Room in the Inn. And there are many other organizations we partner with day in and day out. But the bottom line is we want to make sure that the work we do is sustainable and that it continues, it doesn't fall apart. We've had a good history in the last few years of being engaged more than ever, but we don't want to let down, especially with the present climate and the hurtful message and rhetoric that are out there. And for those who are living in poverty need a voice, and our hand has to be out there. So we're thinking of several things in terms of making our organization more sustainable towards helping out in partnerships. And that includes hiring someone maybe part-time or an intern, and sort of developing leadership through this internship position that would help work with these nonprofits and make us more organized, as well as we have other ideas of a minivan was donated towards us. Our intent is to help utilize that towards community service, helping those who are maybe the Syrian refugee families in partnership with Murfreesboro Muslim Youth, and then also serving the youth within our community with trips, and actually coordinating with some of our community like Organized Neighbors of Edge Hill, which lives now unfortunately back to a food desert. So helping with food and other resources. We already help with the health clinics, but there's a lot more we can do. So maybe paying towards having someone paid part-time as a bus driver, a minivan driver to help provide the services that are needed. And with our Room in the Inn project with Belmont, 5th year of operation, we do require 2 drivers, but if we had our own a driver that we could pay, that would help out. And there are many other areas that we could use it. For the elderly, we have an older population which are in need. And also I would like to share an idea that I've been coming up with the last few years, but I wanted to be implemented sooner than later, and that's being involved, engaged with public education and speaking to most of our freshmen in our district on college and career readiness, and seeing the growth of students who by their junior year take a job shadowing opportunity in industry. I'd like to see where we can, as a business community, faith communities, and partners, work together with providing professional attire for these students in the school system, which many of whom are living in poverty. A large percentage, majority actually, at one point were under free and reduced lunch. 70% now there's no longer free and reduced lunch, it's free. But that's the status that we live in, and we do want to make a difference and be impactful in the community. So and make sure that everything we do is tied into inclusion. So thank you for this opportunity. Peace.